That song's going into my playlist. That's a knife. That's a knife.
Follow.
A little kind of vibe, and I mean, same thing. Yeah, this is just a really good song. I'm not crying on stream. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. Hi guys. I'm Kelsey with Girl Music. Nice to see you all. Weird vibes today. Weird vibes. This weekend has been wild with the TikTok ban, Instagram changing, the politics of the US. Very bad vibes today. I also just had a damn fire watch notification for a fire near my house. It's put out, but like everything in me is really tired today. Quite, I don't know, exhausting. So I'm a little bit frazzled, a little frayed at the edges, if you will. But it's okay because I know listening to music, hanging out with you guys, that's why I said I was so happy to see Zoe and Rach. Like you two, well, I already know. It will make me feel so much better. So I really thank you for being here. I hope everyone's having a good day. Did you have a good weekend? I got out of my house. I painted my pet at a sip and paint. It was really fun, and watched a lot of football and hung out. So that was really nice, but I hope you guys had fun as well. Today, I decided I pulled Instagram. I still was going back and forth. Do I listen to the Mac Miller or the Borns? Both have, like, Borns was probably going to be easier, lighter, easy to make fun of in a way, because I have a hysterical story about how that's the worst concert I've ever seen in my life. I did put it to a poll on Instagram. People really wanted me to listen to Mac Miller's new album. So you know what? I know it's a rough day. Maybe we all take a collective deep breath on air, on stream. And we listen to some good music, and we have fun, and we hang out with each other, and it's a safe space. Hampton's here. The homies are here. It's like you guys knew I was really struggling today. I love you all. But it's gonna be really, really fun. I mean, fun being a harder term, because this is probably going to be an emotionally rough album from what I've kind of heard. It does talk a lot about death. He does question death a lot, and so this could be a little trigger warning for anyone kind of going through it maybe today. It's going to be beautiful. I've heard great reviews. I've also heard a lot of publications shitting on it, but I truly believe Mac Miller is the people's artist. Like, publications, yeah, really loved him, but I think he was always just so beloved by his fans, and even by not his fans. Like, I'm not a huge, like, I love Mac Miller, but I'm not in the discography of Mac Miller all the time. He's also a Pittsburgh boy when I was going to college out there, so I know the lore a little bit, but I'm not that deep into it. I'll preface this with that. I think what's going to be a beautiful album. I mean, Thundercat had worked on it. A lot of really big names worked on this album. A lot of really cool people worked on this album, but it is like B-side / he was really thinking of making this album, but then other albums took precedence. So this really is a labor of love in a way, and I'm really excited to dive into it. Again, I think the act of listening to someone who has passed their album in a way now to like kind of look back on it is really hard and really rough, because you know what happens at the end with him. And I think that's where I get very a little icky about, because it is so sad and so personal. But we're so thankful for Mac Miller to have made music. We lost him way too soon. I wish he had thousands of more albums that we could dive into, but I have a feeling this is the last one. It is an album based on leaks, so people have heard these songs before. I haven't, like I said, not a person that's so heavily involved in that, but these are all remade kind of in the way that they were supposed to be released as an album. So it's not like demo-y, but these songs were essentially demos, and it's very interesting to see what people's take is going to be on this album as it is. So without further ado, it's a 58-minute album. We're gonna just jump into it real quick here. We're listening to Mac Miller's Balloonerism album. Let's get into it. I have lyrics up for you guys because I love you and I need them, because apparently I need subtitles on everything nowadays. So without further ado, we're getting into the intro, 33 seconds, Tambourine Dream, and then we go straight into a duet with SZA. So chef's kiss already. There's no lyrics on this one. This is a Tambourine Dream. All right, we're buckling up. We're just buckling up, Mac. I don't love intro songs without a point. I feel like you could just put it on the first half of the song, the first song. But I also understand why people split it up. Don't love it, but here we are. SZA, though. SZA.
B flat.
Okay.
F. B flat.
Okay. Okay. We're building it up. We're just building. We're building the base, the blocks. We're building the blocks of the song.
Smell like you've been driving for days. You ain't even stopped for gas, my nigga. Cocaine is percolate.
It is. Now we're in a spooky carnival. Yeah, I kind of vibed with that low-key too, Rach. When you think about it in terms of like, okay, all of this was really written around 2013, 2014, coming kind of hot off of his like frat boy raps that really made him popular, to then kind of go into the studio and be so creative and playful and fun and working with huge names like SZA, well, SZA now, I guess, but it really, really is kind of interesting to think about what was his mindset at this point of like, okay, now the time's come for me to like step it up. I want to make something. I want to make art, you know? And it has that vibe. I really like SZA's part in that. I really wish I could kind of just like cut the ends off and just take that. But really interesting build up to as the very first song. Curious to see what the line of thinking is here. So now we have, do you have a destination? I don't. I have no destinations.
Thirsty for evil, the wine chilled in hell. I gave my life to this shit, already killed myself. We ain't the same, homie. Will you follow? Going. Where are you going? Watch you go. Go. Where are you going? Go. Where are you going? Okay, I went to sleep famous and I woke up invisible. Rich fucking miserable. At least I did Kimmel and Arsenio. My mom got it on video. Be asleep in a couple minutes. My bitch have a nightmare, wake up, make me some cereal. She knows I love my cereal. A middle finger to the cyber gods. Fall back or I'ma fuck around and let this virus off. In the mud, fuck your brainwash, I'm signing off. Can't kill a god with an upload. Y'all going.
Just to think of that entire phrasing, like a middle finger to the cyber gods. Fall back or I'ma fuck around and let this virus off. In the mud, fuck your brainwash, I'm signing off. Like very, very a little too on the nose for today there, Mac. A little too close to the sun over here. The way he writes is so, it's like an optimistic person being a pessimist, but also a pessimist being an optimist. Like it's so in that middle world of like, yeah, shitty things happen, but yeah, I'm also fucking depressed. You know, like they're the in-betweens of those feelings are bizarre. And I think he fills that space so well.
Watch you go.
experimentation happening, and it's really cool because it almost feels so improv and like what works with this soundscape. Oh, maybe this stuff. Like it just feels so placed in a creative way that isn't like forced, and is clearly Mac Miller just playing around in the studio, which is really, really cool. Next we have $5 Pony Rides, which I believe we listened to on New Music Friday, and it was really good. Why we don't have the lyrics to this song, I won't know. I won't understand Spotify, but that's where we are.
We can take a vacation, go somewhere in the country. She don't know. She slept through the field trip, missed it was yesterday. But that's okay. I said it's okay. Let me give you.
He loves his whoa-oh-ohs. He's been whoa-oh-ohing in like every song. It's like my double claps, you know? He loves a whoa.
I remember girl, you used to have fun. Now I ain't seen a smile in a while. Heard you feeling pretty lonely. You left home right away. Cause your life is like night and day. Can I give you what you need?
Oh.
Can I give you what you want? What do you need, girl? Yeah, so can I give you what you want? Whoa.
There is more. You know, the more I hear that song, the more I really like it. It's a slow burning song for sure, but it really has some like jazz qualities to it that hit just right. Again, the whoa-oh-ohs are getting to be a little aggressive, but it does, like I said before, feel that like improv-y jazz kind of vibe where he's just, in a way, just coming up with whatever works in that moment, and that is what sounds good to him. And yeah, the song just keeps growing on me. I didn't know what to think about it at first because it doesn't feel necessarily like Circles. Circles felt like a very mature, very well put together album because of course he worked on it for so long. This I can tell does feel a little bit less polished than some of the other albums, which again, of course, it's, you know, posthumous. So like it makes sense as to why it doesn't sound like exactly a Mac Miller album, but still has those qualities that we love of Mac. And thus far, I'm really enjoying it. I can't say I would like, here's my problem. There are some albums that I really do believe are like true works of art. And I can already tell this is definitely trending towards that direction. But where I don't necessarily like add songs to my personal playlist of like things, like I don't want to listen to it all the time. I'll revisit every now and then, but like this album's kind of giving that. Like I definitely recognize it as something beautiful, but to say I would put any of these songs yet in my playlist, I'm not sure. Maybe I'll change that with this one. This is Friendly Hallucinations, and to be fair, that this could be the one that ends up in a playlist.
Ooh. Can you hear the whispers of an innocent, ignorant child in the ocean? Get to swimming or drown. I'm a slave to the baseline. Conversation topic got us tangled in the grapevine. Still wide awake, I'm a stranger to the daytime. Came in for the answers, but she left with a habit. There's no one on the other end of that telephone. What's love without imagination? Yeah. Baby, don't let them tell you what's real and what's not. We're friendly hallucinations. She's falling for her hallucinations. What's love without imagination?
Yeah, okay, I lied. I'm definitely putting that song in my playlist. That is the perfect stoner song. Oh my goodness. That's a really interesting one, you know, making friends with your hallucinations. I have a feeling Mac knew a lot about that and had some creativity kind of come out of that. Not only was that song lyrically great, but like, ooh, that funky sound. Ooh, you can't help but kind of just like chill, just vibe with it. So I lied. I'm a liar. Sorry, guys. That song's going into my playlist. Next is Mrs. Deborah Downer. Oh, goodness me. Oh, my. Why do I feel like this is going to be about a Karen?
Raised to be a leader, not a navigator. Wrote down on scraps of paper. All roads lead to the same confusion. When he saw a room full of rolled up $100 bills. Yeah. Even pills turn to powder, babe. Sit right next to me and crush him down.
What's crazy too is like the music with this almost feels like you're in a very heavy, harsh, dark drug haze in a way. This song makes me really sad. This song makes me really sad.
Yeah, somebody gave me a treasure map. Nowhere on that motherfucker say where the X is at. Now I want to see the...
Wait, this is a term or phrase I need to say all the time. Yeah, somebody gave me a treasure map. Nowhere on that motherfucker say where the X is at. Amen. I could have not said it better. That's literally how I feel about life sometimes. Mac, see, this is what I'm talking about. When like his lyrics just speak what's in my head truthfully and like honestly, and it's so validating to hear. And again, for the people, my guy. God, that bass line. Thundercat, I'm sure it's you.
What you gonna do? Money coming slow. What you gonna do when the money coming slow?
Can I get 4 Norcos, 2 Oxys, 2 Roxys, 3 methadone, couple Percocets,
some heroin, 2 Xanax bars, and 6 ounces of lean.
That's a brutal order.
Thank you.
What you gonna do? Money coming slow. Whoa, what you gonna do?
Loves his whoa-ohs, my man Mac. But yeah, I really, dark, deep dark. Again, it's sad to know because we know how he did pass away. It's so sad to hear these kinds of songs because you do just wish you could have helped him, even though it's so silly to think that way. That's like the empathetic brain in me just being like, oh my God, we couldn't save him. You know, like it really wrenches your heart because we're now missing out on so much art that he could have made. And it just is devastating.
Yeah.
Stoned, my favorite way to be.
She rolls up the weed. She far from a saint. She's all that I need. She lost in her thoughts. She watched depressive movies. Always. Something from the 30s or the 40s about a dependent housewife. She makes up her bed like she makes up her stories. Baby, let's get stoned. Put on a record. Can I play you one more song?
Yeah, I love this one too.
I swear to God, it's shallow like the lies that she tells. Can run from your shadow, can't hide from yourself. She hates that she cries when she's all by herself, and she's always all by herself. Baby, let's get stoned. Put on a record, can I play you one more song? Just like home. Let's go home.
Oh, I think definitely easily one of my favorite songs off the album so far. Not only do I feel deeply with the person he's talking about, I totally get all of those emotions, but I think the backbeat, the grooviness of it was also trying to be uplifting in a way. Like all of it was just a really good in my little ear holes in my brain, and it's a good album. Okay, I think we're like a third of the way through, and really interesting thus far. Very much art. I'm finding songs now that I'm definitely adding to playlists, so my rating just keeps going up and up, which is great. Thank God. Shangri-La.
Don't be afraid to put your 2 cents in. The dragons are flying south for the winter. Why do you whine like your last name was Rothschild? Life been a bitch ever since they let me out the doghouse. No mercy for the docile. Again, just how super is a supermodel?
If I'm dying young, promise to smile at my funeral. Yeah.
If I die young, promise to smile at my funeral. Guys, that's a knife. That's a knife.
Follow.
I am getting ready to sign my life away. The weather's nice today. What a perfect day to die. She killed herself, but she'd rather get married.
Yeah, it's just a rule to follow. Live today 'cause you can lose tomorrow.
That honestly felt like a fever dream and almost like a very drug-induced song. Hazy, just a little slowed down, but whiplash. Yeah, exactly, Rachel. Like just a little bit of a whoa. We are in a very sad space in our brains, Mac. Very, very dark and just really contemplative, if you will. My partner would be so happy I said that right because I say it contemplative and apparently that's wrong. Anyways, Mac Miller, you're killing me. Funny Papers, I believe we listened to as well. I think this is a really good song, if I remember correctly.
Nobody ever taught you how to dance. Well, everyone knows how to dance. There's only so much time. The hospital was useless, and everything was quiet but the music. Recently I only meet peace, when in deep sleep in the same dream. World safe, smile on her face, waiting on the other side. Everything quiet but the music. Everything quiet but the music. Do you love silence? I bet I'll be rich by April Fool's Day. The moon's wide awake with a smile on his face as he's smuggling constellations in a suitcase. Don't you love silence?
Yeah, this is just a really good song. That is beautiful. It's a beautiful song and so visual, so beautiful, so life. And I will say too, he actually has they did a whole like illustrative concept for this album that's actually on Amazon Prime, I believe. I really can't wait to watch it to kind of see the visuals that are attached to this, because I feel like it could be really trippy, probably a little sad, probably a lot of just beautiful visuals that connect with these words and the music. I really love the thought that Mac Miller put behind this. I cannot believe he didn't finish this album and didn't release it. It's baffling to me that others took precedence in a way, because I feel like this just would have really been a healing album for a lot of people. Maybe not healing, but like comforting album to a lot of people. Glad it's out now, of course, but to think when this could have come out in like 2014, 2015, it's nuts. It's God, 25. I needed this when I was 25. Truly, I wish I had it. Coming up next, Excelsior.
On 4th Street, the orphan children play on the jungle gym. Little Timmy broke his arm again on the monkey bars. All of this before the brainwash starts. Before they get polluted, start thinking like adults. Life is fantasy and somersaults in.
Damn, Rachel, we're getting you to become a Mac Miller fan, and I don't mind find it. Again, go back to his Circles album, which came out like literally right after his death. It's one of the best albums of the year that year. See, I think he was saying abracadabra, but it really did at one point sound like Avada Kedavra. So, you know, get a little Voldy in there. Just get a little kind of vibe. And I mean, same thing.
Grab the Tecate and the Pacifico, because one's a bottle and one's a can. I don't know how much I'm trying to go in. Psychopathic thinker, hyperactive drinker. Blew my shit up with a thumb up like Henry Winkler. My bitch like a cane cover, put it in her sphincter. Your bitch like a bad fart.
All she do is linger.
Delusional Waldo Emerson, just like you. I love football and lesbians. Never deal with bitches, cause bitches are some thespians. Get loud.
This is so silly and so funny. The name dropping, just everything about it is kind of like silly goosing. And Mac always could make us laugh. Always could make us laugh with a lyric. Manakins, spelt quite interestingly. Ooh, a harp? Oh, a harp? Okay. Is Enya coming out?
Well, my good days are exactly like the bad ones. I asked God to take me on a perfect day. Swear I saw him crying, don't know why everyone's sure it's rain. Education system, but I feel we only learn from change. Every time I think about it, shit starts to hurt my brain. Problems we can't solve always seem to be my favorite ones. Life just gets so boring, playing superhero makes it fun. But why is heroism so close to heroin?
What can we do? Cause I see the light at the end of the tunnel. It feels like I'm dying, I'm dead.
Oh my God. This man just, oh my God. This is one of my favorites too, Rachel. Like, oh shit. Did that man like pull things out of my brain and say them? That is just insane. I don't know how much better can you get than Mac Miller's lyrics at this point. I haven't heard anything this, I don't know, so close to home in a while that maybe it's just like shaking shit up in me. I have therapy on Wednesday, so don't worry, I'm fine. But holy crap, stunning. It's stunning. We have 2 more songs and they're kind of long. The first one, this one's 5 minutes. The next one is like 12 minutes. So we're really about to buckle in for the last 16 minutes of this album. So get ready, everyone. Let's go.
Open up your eyes, I told you wake up. Wake up. All of y'all are still bitches, but a smile just in place of your makeup. Your makeup. Yeah, E.T.'s not dead, he's just a little bit faded. Please don't give me any credit, that's how
Why that line just cracked me up. E.T.'s not dead. He's just a little bit faded. E.T. does constantly look a little bit faded. That makes sense.
the best is yet to come. Best is yet to come. Yeah. Best is yet to come. I wonder if the blind mice even wanna see. I wonder if the deaf father ever hear his daughter scream. What does that feel like? What does that feel like? Oh my God. What does that feel like? I wonder what does that feel like? What does that feel like? Oh my God. What does that feel like?
Oh my God. Oh my God. I just like went into a totally other world there. Heart-wrenching, but also so comforting to hear people be scared of death and also welcoming death. as someone who's gone through grief and just watching someone I love dearly like leave is it's devastating, but you also want to celebrate them. And it's almost like for Mac, you know, why does death steal life? But at the same time, you do get to celebrate that life that was lived. Oh, I'm okay, guys. I'm okay. I have therapy on Wednesday. We're not going to cry on stream. It's fine. We're fine. I just, that was a song I'm going to need to like sit with for a while. Like that was really beautiful. See? Crying. No, we're fine. Mac like really, I think was trying so hard to understand death that it's just a wild thing to think about. I'm not crying on stream. I'm fine. It's been a really long day, but I will say beautiful songwriting and a song that can evoke emotion like that is always so important. So God bless you, Mac. God bless you. You made me cry on stream. Congratulations. You did it. We are ending this album with a 12-minute song. Hopefully that maybe gets our spirits up a little bit more. Probably not, but let's just start getting into it, and we'll pause as we need, and we'll take a listen.
Do you fear that you'll have no control?
That's not fair, Mac.
Through this world with your head above water, shoes made of copper just trying to flow. You wonder when God will just listen and give you a break. And he says, see, living and dying are one and the same.
We're fine. Thank God I have therapy.
Do they dream just like we do? Do they feel just like we do? Do they feel just like we do? You can try your best escaping. The universe is breaking. You say you can't take it no more. The pressure is building like buildings you jump from.
Vibing for the next 6 minutes. Just take a little time. Maybe disassociate. Maybe just sit in your feelings. Let them pass. I mean, I just cried on stream. I'm okay. This is so wonderfully unsettling. The ringing has my brain being like, just ignore the call. Just ignore the call. Just listen to the happy kids playing instead. Don't be an adult and pick up the phone. Man. And with that, guys, we're done. We finished the album, and probably the last Mac Miller album we'll ever get. And I think what a beautiful way to end a beautiful career cut tragically too short. I told you it was going to be a heavy one, guys. I told you. I said in my title, bring the tissues. It's going to be a heavy ride. And wow, I'm with you, Rach. I have no words. Besides what a stunning album that just really explores everything from life and death and all the in-between. To get to witness such art sometimes feels like such a privilege, because without this kind of music, I don't think we can come together and realize that we all feel this way, and we all have fear, and we all are clinging to some semblance of normalcy. But we have to, we have to go on, and we have to keep going. And life is life, and death is permanent. So it's like, just keep going, and just remember that you are loved, and we love you. We love you deeply, and take care of yourself, please. It's just a really stark reminder to love the people you loved hard, take care of yourself in the process, and be surrounded by things that make you feel empowered and uplifted. And music does that. Anyways, I don't know how I'm going to continue on my night with that. I think I need to go smoke and have a little moment. I think I need to have a little time out outside, touch some grass. I think we all need to go touch some grass right now. So please go do that. I will be back on Wednesday. Wednesday is going to be really fun, I promise. We are doing a 2015 bangers only playlist. We are going to do a 10-year reunion, as I'm calling it, because holy shit, it's been 10 years since 2015. And I kind of want to revisit the bangers from that year. I got to remember what even came out that year. Probably for me, a lot of emo and indie rock. Oh darn. Throw in some of the top pop hits and we've got a playlist. So Friday, New Music Friday as always. And then, we're gonna see what comes out. I did say I'm gonna listen to the FKA Twigs album and The Weeknd. I know The Weeknd pushed his, so I might just do FKA Twigs. I think that album's gonna be weird. I don't know how much I want to listen to it on stream. We'll see. We'll also see what comes out in the week. Although I do know what came out. I do know what's coming out. We'll figure it out together, chat. We'll figure it out. But thank you so much for hanging with me. That was a beautiful album. I would probably give it a 4 out of 5. I'm definitely going to revisit this one alone with headphones in a very safe space. I can't wait to revisit, actually. So enjoy your night. Please take care of yourself. I love you guys so much, so much. Thanks for hanging out. Take a deep breath, everyone. I'll see you on Wednesday. Love you guys. Bye.